I've not really prepared anything, and I'm really nervous. I'd just like to thank everybody for coming, helping celebrate marriage of Sam and Callum. And I just see how beautiful my little girl looks today. And also Callum, he scrubs out quite well. I'm so proud of
I'm starving.
Sorry, so am I. I'll hurry up, I'll be quick. Can I just say, I love you both. I'm so proud of you, really am. And raise your glasses, Sam and Callum.
Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the Pride Stand lead.
Everybody, also thanks for coming. Everybody, friends and family. This was unexpected for me as well. I wasn't expecting to say it in camera, so she kept a great shot, and I'm going to do my best to make it as long as possible. As some of you know, I've got 4 girls. Sammy's the oldest of the 4. Sammy was 9 weeks premature when she was born. And some of you imagine she was just a bag of sugar. Tiny. I mean, she was so small that some people were scared to touch her. I wasn't. I was stuck in there.
Maybe
Done what I could for her. A month later, she was at the hospital and back here with me and Sarah. And she's just gone into the most beautiful, from the most beautiful baby to the most beautiful woman. And I'm not very glad. That's not who I am. But I'm bloody close to it. And again, I mean, as some of you can maybe tell, I mean, I've got 4 girls. And I've always wanted a son. And I couldn't have done any better. I really couldn't have. I've done great with the 4 girls I've got, but I'm just so amazed with the new son that I've got. Really am. It's a champion life. Everybody raise your glasses to Sam and Callum. Love you guys.
Sure.
Listen to Sinclair.
Ladies and gentlemen, please silence for the groom.
Testing, 1 2 1 2. Everyone hear me okay? Yeah. What? It's pretty impressed with these speeches. That was freestyle, so I've actually got mine prepared. So first off, I just want to thank everyone for coming here, especially people that have made the long journey. So we've got obviously Sam's dad from Holland, we've got the Germans here, we've got the English. But I'm just hoping the English don't make an early exit like they did at the World Cup. Let's stay there just now.
At least we got in the World Cup.
Okay, I can ask for that. Just want to first thank Sam's side of the family. You okay there, Matea? All good? Just want to thank Sam's side of the family just for welcoming me into their homes and lives. Made me feel part of the family from day one. Well, let's be serious, I'm a great addition to the family. And Sarah and Lee, just want to thank you for creating the girl in my dreams. Clearly Sarah done most of the work that night. Just kidding. Yeah, so Lee, got on with you like a house on fire from day one. I don't just see you as my father-in-law, see you as a good friend. Don't cry. But seriously, you're a good man. Sarah, got so much respect for you. you're actually part of the reason I fell in love with Sam. You know what they say, if you want to see what your wife's going to look like when she's older. I think I'm quids in there. Both obviously played a massive part in Sam's life and making her into the amazing girl she is today. Absolute pleasure to get your blessing to marry your daughter, and I promise to do you both proud. Thank you. Can everyone just raise their glasses to Sarah and Lee? Now on to my parents. There's quite a lot of them. Sort of like a hillbilly family. First off, I just want to thank my stepmom and my stepdad. These have both been there for me through pretty much my entire lives. Leslie, even though I used to, when you shouted at me when I was younger, I used to say, you are not my mum. You've been like a mum away from mum. I've learnt a lot from you, and most of all, I just want to thank you for making my dad happy. And Alan, I didn't shout at you like I did to Leslie, because you don't know Alan. Alan's a fifer. So, I was in the back of his hand. So, but no, Alan, I just want to thank you for being there for me as well and looking after my mum. I don't know how you do it. Like, just taking my mum to the shops gets me stressed out. So, thank you. Now, my own mum. I've always been a mummy's boy. As Alan would say, I'm my mum's blue-eyed boy. Yeah, so Mum, you've spoilt me all my life. When I was younger, I would go ask my dad for something, my dad would say no, so I'd go ask my mum, and my mum would get me it. The best one was when I asked for a drum kit for my Christmas. My dad said no, my mum said yes, had it for 2 weeks and then realised I was pretty rubbish at it. But Mum, you've got the heart of gold, and I love you so much. So thank you, Mum. Losing my place here, sorry.
So Dad, thanks.
So Dad, you've always been there for me when I've made stupid decisions or needed advice or needed help writing a history essay in primary, and the teacher turning around saying it's the best piece of work from a 10-year-old boy. So my dad got me through my school year. Yeah, and I know I'm not the only one that looks up to you. Most people look down at you. But I remember someone at my work once saying to me, "Your dad may be small, but that man has the heart of a lion." Which, when I told him, it made his head double in size, but it's true. You've been my role model through life, and I just want to thank you for that. But I just told my parents couldn't have asked for a better bunch, so just thank you for everything that you have done for me, and thank you for raising such a sexy, intelligent. But can everyone just raise their glasses to my parents? Now to the maid of honour, Chloe, and the bridesmaids. You all look beautiful tonight. Just want to say thank you for just the preparation that you've been doing, helping out Sam, especially with Hen Weekend and everything like that. Just want to say an extra big thanks to my big sister Terry. She prepared Sam's Hen Weekend with the help of everyone else, but prepared it to a T and made it amazing for her.
Seen the videos.
So I just want to thank you for that. You obviously, it's clear to see that you love Sam like just as much as I do, because she's usually quite tight with her money, but so thank you for that. Yes. And Chloe, I just want to thank you for sort of being there for Sam with the dress fittings and everything, and all the support that you've given her on the lead up. I couldn't have asked for a better sister-in-law. There's a reason why people call you the girl version of Joey Essex. she's not the sharpest tool in the box, but I wouldn't change that thing about her. But yeah, thanks to Chloe, the maid of honour, and all the bridesmaids. Everyone just raise their glasses again. Now I'd like to thank my usher Fraser and my best man Danny. Fraser got married a couple of years ago, so he's been sort of my go-to guy for advice and everything. He's even sort of told me how to use it on the night as well, so thank you for that. But no, thank you Fraser. And Danny, I was kind of hoping he'd be passed out by now, so I didn't have to get slated in his speech. But Danny, you're not just my best man, you're my cousin, but you've been my best mate through life. So just want to thank you for that. And thanks for arranging an amazing stag, which he almost didn't get to go on because he didn't have a passport arranged, but luckily his big cousin was here to bail him out.
I drove up there.
And Kerry drove him.
To Durham.
So, I just want to thank you for all the preparation, all the help you've done. You have generally been the best man, so thank you. Can everyone just raise their glasses to Danny and Fraser? And I'd like to just thank everyone that's sort of helped with the preparation of the wedding. You know who you are. Just extra big thanks to Colette at the back of the room there. She made this amazing cupcake wedding cake. So thank you so much for that. I would like to also thank Salima for making my wife even more beautiful by doing her makeup, and obviously all the bridesmaids. So thank you. Katie, who done all the girls' hair, obviously she's not here just now, she's coming later on, but I'd like to just thank her. And probably the biggest thanks to all the parents and that have pitched in, and everyone that's really pitched in to make this wedding possible. And lastly, I just want to give a thanks to the Glen Bervie staff. He's been really accommodating to make this day perfect. Okay, now on to the serious bit, and the reason why my life is so amazing. Just want to start by saying you're absolutely stunning. We first became an item 4 years ago today, so that's the reason it's a midweek wedding. It's not just because I'm tight with the money. It obviously helped when I seen it. So when I seen it was a Wednesday, I was cheesing, to be fair. But yeah, it's basically came back 4 years ago today. Me and Sam were in Bathgate of all places, in a nightclub in Bathgate, but this wasn't any old nightclub. This was a church which was converted into a nightclub. So all the signs were there early on. I think the thing I remember most about that night is we were both steaming and we were saying we were getting married to each other. This was on the first night. And I remember saying to the name Samantha Sinclair as a ring to it, and then 2 years later I got down on one knee and gave her a ring, and obviously today she is Samantha Sinclair. Words can't describe how much you mean to me. You do absolutely everything for me. She even wrote this speech. But seriously, you mean the world to me. Not many people can say they get to marry their best friend. Genuinely the kindest, the most loving person I've ever met. You never have a bad word to say about anyone, not even me when I'm acting like an idiot. Today when I seen you walking down that aisle, it just made me see even more how lucky I am to have you. You've made me the happiest man in the world. I just love you so, so much. And everyone just raise their glasses to my beautiful wife, Samantha. Right, I think that's the speech is done now. Everyone wanting food. I was kind of hoping he'd be passed out, as I said. The last half of that speech was totally made up on the spot. I was trying to buy myself time, hoping he wouldn't get passed out. But I suppose we need to get this over and done with. So I'll pass over to my best man, Danny. Don't believe a word he says, he sort of like gets muddled up and
So, didn't need to shed a tear for this isn't going to be the slightest bit emotional. But anyway, you know, it's been a kind of alright planned day. But you know, both were a bit touchy. So when we're sitting in that room, but I mean, for an occasion such as this, you know, it is an important occasion. We need this bright, smiling bride, beautiful, beautiful bride. This amazing, best man, beautiful, witty man. Now, Drew, Callum. Now, the speech, right? I was really quite looking forward to this. It sounds like something no one looked forward to. Who wants to stand at the front of a room and get laughed at? But I took that to heart. I thought, I'm not laughing at me, I'm laughing at Callum. And he's sitting down, so he can probably take it. Now, there is pressure involved. Only just August last year, Kerry told me that this was going to be the funniest thing she had ever heard in her entire life. Now, if that's not pressure, I don't know what is. But there are a few rules when you make a best man speech. You don't talk about the stag do. You will never talk about the stag do. You don't use foul language. Try my best for that. And you don't talk about exes. I'm about to take off 3 of these. Right? For Callum, we never really had exes. When I used to go around to Callum's, Auntie Pam's, we sat with the PlayStation and placed with plastic wrestling figures. So basically, Callum's early teenage life was consumed by TV and small plastic semi-naked men. We were quite proud when we burned out a PlayStation in 3 days from brand new. And we were only proud because we weren't paying the lecky bill that week. But I think he preferred to look at me messing up the girls, having absolutely no understanding. But I'm pleased to say that it probably worked at best because when he met a girl he liked for the first time, he nailed her. I mean, he nailed her. But the best man thing goes back when we were like 12 years old. And I remember walking him down the train station in Lithgow, having a wee sleepover. And we were talking about our wedding days, you know, like guys do when they're young. Or is that girls? But anyway, he told me that I would be his best man, I would be mine. But after hearing his speech, I think I'll give it a miss. But some things have changed since then, and we all know Callum for the guy he is now. Building a career at Scottish Widows, a couple of years ago he bought his own house, and he's even out into the health and fitness looking after himself. I know there's a tiny part of Callum that's hoping that Sam's marrying him for his body, and we all know what tiny part that is. But that takes us nicely on to Sam. And you don't know this, but it is usually Sam I have a little dig at. But when I first met Sam, I knew she was amazing. She was far, far too good for Callum. And the more I got to know her, I was thinking this lassie needs someone that's going to look after her, determined, driven, going to have a great career, give her everything she ever wants. And I'm here to congratulate you for tying her down before she found her. But jokes aside, he does have some of these characteristics. And honestly, with that passport, he had the drive and determination of a bulldog to get me that. He would not take no for an answer. There was hours and hours of complaining involved. And I know that the drive and determination will set their future up together perfectly. But for the hours of complaining and simply not taking no for an answer, I don't know what the hell you're going to do. yeah, the stag do was the other best man today. And as he said, it went all fine. I mean, when I started planning that stag do, I did what every other guy would do. I went on the internet. And I found some stuff on there that no man, married or single, should ever be doing. Honestly, but when I started looking at stag do's at the websites, it got a lot easier. I know. Anyway, but no, Callum has done a good job today, right? He's no wedding jitters yet, that's what some of the folks can do, but no wedding jitters, no hesitation. But when I came out the bathroom this morning, I was fixing my hair and that, so I'm looking at the bottom of the stairs, head in his hands, no kidding me, I feared for the worst. And I went down and I said to him, Callum, what's wrong? It's the biggest day of my life, Dad, you're making a mistake. I was like, what's wrong? He was like, did you know if I want you to do the best man speech? Well, you, Callum, there's 10 minutes of my life I'll never get back out on that. But safe to say, everything's went okay. And it's going to run out of days, best man, and I'm glad all of you have come out to see it, got so dressed up for it as well. But I'll leave it at that. 3 or 4 minutes for applause. Now I'm going to go straight to that bar. I'd like to thank all the barmaids, all the bar work for what they're going to do later on.
Alright, Steve. Is it
Barmaids. Glasses, always an empty glass for me. To Callum and Samuel. Callum and Sam, Mr. Sinclair. Sorry, I do that all the time.
Ladies and gentlemen, just before we serve dinner, on behalf of the management and staff at Glenberry House, I'd like to extend our own formal congratulations to you both, and we hope you enjoy your meal, ladies and gentlemen, the rest of your evening.
Thank you.